Do you think your dog licks you because it loves you? Do you believe 1 human year equals 7 dog years? Or that dogs eat grass to cure themselves? The things you've always believed might actually be the biggest myths about dogs, and they could lead you to misunderstand or even harm your furry friend without realizing it. In this video, I'll uncover the 7 most common misconceptions about dog behavior, based on science and real-life experience. Some truths may shock you. Some may even tug at your heart. Make sure you stay until the very end, because what you thought was a sign of affection might actually be a silent warning you've been missing. Have you ever thought your dog licking your face was like getting a kiss? Adorable, right? Warm, loving, like they're saying, "I love you." But in reality, there's a lot more going on. Dogs use their tongues as a tool to read the world. When they lick you, it's not just emotional, it's informational. They're picking up cues from your sweat, skin taste, and even chemical changes in your body. It's a survival instinct, not just a love gesture. Licking also releases endorphins, the feel-good hormones. So sometimes, they're not licking you out of affection, but because they're self-soothing. The problem? Many people let dogs lick open wounds, their face, mouth, even private areas, thinking it's harmless. But dog saliva can carry bacteria like capnocytophaga, which is dangerous, especially for those with weaker immune systems. And obsessive, repetitive licking in the same spot on your body might actually signal a health issue, either yours or your dog's. They can't speak, but you can protect both of you. If your dog keeps licking one spot, don't ignore it. And if they seem stressed, help them out. Play, pet them when they need it, and keep them clean. Does your dog lick you a lot? Ever noticed anything strange about it? Tell me in the comments below. And if the licking myth is just one thing we tend to normalize, there's another just as popular. Dogs eat grass to make themselves throw up. But, is that true? How many times have you heard, "Dogs eat grass because their stomach hurts and they want to vomit"? Sounds logical, right? Nature is smart. Dogs are healing themselves. But the truth isn't quite so pretty. A study from the University of California, Davis found that only 22% of dogs that eat grass actually throw up after, and just 8% showed signs of being sick beforehand. So most dogs aren't eating grass to cure anything. They're just bored. Ever catch yourself tapping a pen, twirling your hair, or biting your nails? Dogs do that too. Without mental stimulation, walks, or playtime, many dogs chew grass like it's a snack. What's concerning isn't the grass, it's what's on the grass. Many parks treat lawns with chemicals, or they might contain parasite eggs. No matter how strong your dog's stomach is, eating those things can lead to a hefty vet bill. If your dog eats grass obsessively, frantically, or acts weird after, don't brush it off. Get them checked. But if it's just a few blades during a walk, they might just be looking for a little entertainment. Ever seen your dog chew grass like a cow? Did anything unusual happen afterward? Share below. You're not the only one. And speaking of common knowledge about dogs, let's not forget the classic line, 1 human year equals 7 dog years. Sounds simple, right? Easy math. But totally wrong. The 1 year equals 7 dog years rule has been passed down for so long that everyone just accepts it. But dogs don't age in a straight line, and size plays a huge role in how long they live. In the first year, a dog matures rapidly, from a tiny puppy to a fully grown adult. That first year equals about 15 human years. After that, aging slows, on average, about 5 human years for each dog year, not 7. But here's where it gets trickier. Different breeds age at different rates. A Chihuahua might live 16 to 18 years. A Great Dane? More like 8 to 10. So how can one formula work for all dogs? Believing the 7 years myth causes many pet owners to miss key milestones, like vaccinations, checkups, and senior care. Instead of counting years, treat your dog as an individual with their own unique biology. Every year with them is a gift. No math required, just timely love and care. Are you still using the 7-year rule for your dog? Ever been surprised by how quickly they aged? Share your story. I'd love to hear it. And if you think you understand your dog's emotions, wait for the next part. Because this next behavior, often mistaken for affection, is way more complex than it seems. Have you ever heard someone say, "Dogs can't see color. They see black and white like old movies"? That one sounds believable, especially when your dog chases the wrong red ball into the grass. But the truth is, dogs aren't colorblind. They just see the world differently. Dogs have fewer color-sensitive cells in their eyes than we do. They can see blues, yellows, and shades of gray, but reds and greens? They're almost invisible. So when you toss that bright red ball into the grass, what you see is bold and vivid. Your dog sees as a dull brown blob. Here's the beautiful thing. Dogs don't need rainbows to be happy. They rely on motion, brightness, and, most importantly, their superpowered noses to understand the world. Eyes are secondary. They might not see the rainbow, but they can smell your sadness. Want your dog to find toys more easily? Choose blue or yellow. They stand out clearly in their world. And don't worry, your dog's world isn't dull. It's full of scent, movement, and emotion. Ever notice your dog ignoring a new toy? Could be the color. Try switching it up, and let me know what happens. Now, if you ever thought, "My dog lowers its head because it knows it did something wrong," the next part might totally change your perspective. Have you ever walked into a room, saw trash everywhere, and your dog sitting there with sad eyes? You probably thought they felt guilty, but here's the surprise. They don't. Dogs don't have a moral compass like humans. No sense of right or wrong. What you're seeing, the sad eyes, lowered head, drooped ears, isn't guilt. It's a reaction to your body language. They're expert readers of human emotion. When you come in with a frown and sharp voice, they feel your energy. That guilty behavior is really appeasement, a way to calm you down, not a sign they know what they did. This doesn't mean you shouldn't train your dog, but scolding them after the fact won't teach them anything. They don't connect the dots between past actions and your current mood. You're just scaring them, not helping them trust you. Want them to stay out of the trash? Train with environment control, use the leave it command, and reward the right behaviors. And next time you see that sad little face, remember, it's fear, not guilt. Have you ever given in to that guilty look? Yelled at your dog, then felt bad? Tell me, I've been there too. And now, to a daily habit many loving owners do, without realizing it might be hurting their dog. Do you pat your dog's head as a sign of affection? It seems like a loving gesture, right? But truth is, a lot of dogs don't like it. A dog's head is a sensitive area. Being patted there, especially from above and suddenly, can make them tense up, freeze, or back away. For certain breeds or dogs with trauma, it can even be frightening. Try watching your dog next time you reach for their head. Do they turn away, pin their ears back, lick their lips repeatedly? Those are clear signs of discomfort. So, where should you pet them? The chest, shoulders, or sides of the neck are usually better. If your dog comes to you, nudges you, or rests their head in your hand, gently pet them in those spots. Communicating with dogs is like with people. Respecting boundaries is real love. Where does your dog like to be petted? Ever been surprised by how they reacted? Let me know in the comments. And finally, let's take a moment to reflect. The things we thought were true might have been misconceptions all along. Now you know, not every dog lick is a kiss. That guilty look isn't what you think. And dogs don't age according to a 1 to 7 formula. What we think is true can sometimes lead to the biggest misunderstandings. Understanding properly is loving properly. And loving properly is how we protect them best. They can't speak, but you can listen with your heart. In the next video, I'll explore the small behaviors dogs show that might reveal deeper wounds than you realize. Like sitting with their back to you, or letting out a quiet whine before walking away. They may be trying to tell you something. For now, what other dog myths have you heard that everyone believes? Comment below. I just might include them in the next video. If this video helped you understand dogs better, stick around. There's so much more to discover.